Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So NC State's offense making their way on the field to open this game. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting.
Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Carter. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense making their way on the field today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
This guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means they're...
Second down after that completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The Huskers move into the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. Running through the tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskers. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So NC State's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team. That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
First down and 10 now. Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. NC State comes to the line quickly. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Cook. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking to make a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Return it 1 down. Sets up the next drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Using his legs here. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Picks up 3 yards.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This offense cannot be stopped. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's awesome. Defense makes the stop after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his man. It's awesome. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. And the Huskers will line up on first and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's awesome. And he'll be brought down. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. Long enough and good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Eludes the rut. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the second half is a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle made after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They'll take the lead in the second half. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Okay, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He stays alive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. First down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. The Huskers will line up to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. NC State lines up first and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's brought down there.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Still no answer for this offense. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the right here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. And as we've reached the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. They're going to run it here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. So now it's third and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Here we go on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And a timeout on the field. And talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down play for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Whittington. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback
fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, NC State. Now the important point after attempt. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Carter. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And he goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a first down. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hand team able to make the crucial recovery. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They can get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.